All right, you guys, welcome back into another November 2024 reading. We're going to roll the Astro dice, see who we're reading for. Wisdom of the Oracle, Energy Oracle deck. We're going to use Light Seers today. We're going to go through all of the transits from Aries to Pisces. All right, first house to the 12th house. See what's changing. Let's see who we're reading for first. Capricorn. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. It's giving Aries in the 4th house with the energy of the moon. All right, Cap, what's going on here for the month of November? All right, so you've got unfinished business with something. All right, the need to make amends with someone here. You have to tie up some loose ends is what it looks like. You're tapping into your very empathic side, all right? You are heightened intuitive right now. Higher consciousness. You're an empath. But you're more so like in between worlds at this time. All right, everything that glitters isn't really gold. Let's just say that. That's what's on the bottom of the deck is all that glitters. All right, so a need to see beyond the superficial is what it says. Something is wearing a mask around you, trying to disguise this true nature is what it says. Let's find out. All right, so financial constraints pertaining to a specific journey. And then you get to the energy of the door to value. Down at the bottom of the deck, the world card. Something pertaining to like anything you do online. All right, I've been waiting for this message to come through because it's definitely very significant overall to the collective, let's just say. Okay. All right, so there's some sort of unfinished business that you have going on right now, and it's more so disrupting the energy of your financial constraints and the money that's supposed to be coming in on this journey that you're on. All right, what is it? Let's find out. Welcome in, you guys. Let's just do this. There we go. Let's do that and that. All right. For Capricorn, what's happening November 2024? Capricorn, November 2024. I just saw the Ace of Cups. Could be focusing more so on self-love right now. And your ascension period. It says you're highly intuitive. Alright. What's this unfinished business all about? Alright, you didn't complete a lesson is what it says. You have the lack of closure with something. Let's see. Something with a specific workplace. 8 of Pentacles. All right. Why is the deep knowing card here? Something pertaining to the path that you're meant to be on at this time. Again, it's like if you have unfinished business with a specific workplace, before you transition into whatever this empathic energy is and where the future is taking you, there's like you're still, you know, engaging in both situations here. What's going on? The energy of the sun. Interesting. Maybe you're meant to be doing this at this time. Why is that? Whatever is pertaining to the situation from the past that you're not more so releasing, you're trying your best to get out of that, but there's something in your heart space that's still attached to it. Okay. So tell me more about the unfinished business there in the workplace then. Whoa. Yeah. It's more so having to do something pertaining to your heart. You're heartbroken about the past with a specific workplace and or someone that you have unfinished business with. Okay? Tell me more about this energy of the, what is it? The deep knowing card. You have the ability to read between the lines more so is what this is saying. This is what you're heading into the future with, whatever, you know, your intuition is leading you towards. And this is in the near future, your happiness, but your heart is still held back from trying to release the past or move on from the past. Something like this. All right, Magician. This is what you're meant to manifest right now. With this intuitive ability, it's like you're becoming an empath in a way. This is what's in manifestation at this time. But whatever's holding you back, it's because due to that heartbreak there. Tell me more about the heartbreak. Or just the separation from it. The loss of whatever you experienced there. The Emperor. All right. So it has to be pertaining to possibly an Aries. The Aries in the 4th house is what came out. And your astro dice pertaining to the moon. There's some sort of hidden energy surrounding this Emperor and your home environment. All right. Let's see. What's going on over here with your financial constraints? Page of Swords. You have a Piscean energy that's looking into your finances, Capricorn. Something like this. Pertaining to the journey that you're on here. Temperance. Yeah. Door to value. 9 of Pentacles. You're supposed to be abundant by now. Whatever is holding you back with this in-between, going back and forth thing for you in November, is you more so trying to release the heartbreak of whatever the specific workplace is, or this person from this workplace, or this could be a boss from a workplace that you're trying to release. It's like you're trying to manifest new on a new path, but you're still not fully done with the specific energy from the past because there's unfinished business there. It's like your heart space is still calling for something before you move on. And it's really dragging on you at this time with the 9 of Wands. Interesting. All right. What's the Temperance? How you're bringing yourself heavily back into balance. Wow. Temperance and Justice, both about balance. This specific journey, maybe this is the reason why you did this. You're trying to release yourself from the issues that you were having pertaining to this financial constraint, but you have this Piscean energy that's hanging on and or watching your resources. And then it looks like the door to value comes in, 9 of Pentacles, and then you just become abundant. All right, pertaining to the work that you're either doing now or work that you've done in the past. 6 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Why do I feel like you're being compensated for some sort of stress or something that you've been dealing with? All right, 5 of Swords energy. Some sort of conflict. Maybe you're in the public eye with something. There must be like lots of gossip about what's happening over here, especially if it's pertaining to you being broke and you trying to go on a new path, and then, you know, you finally receive what it is that you receive and it causes drama. It's kind of what it's coming through as. What else do I need to see for Capricorn? So again, everything that glitters is not gold. All right. Maybe people think that you're trying to be something that you're not. Especially if you work online. Okay. It says this is you being mercurial. So currently right now, if you are an empath and you're very intuitive and you're tapping into higher consciousness, this is a plan that you're making for your near future, and this is what you're manifesting on. But I feel like there's the situation of whoever this Piscean energy that's watching your resources and kind of clowning you because you're heartbroken from separating from this boss from the past or something like this. This is what it is. What else do I need to see? Things are just slowed up at this time, Knight of Pentacles. But it's more so like you're moving forward emotionally content. 10 of Cups. You kind of know where you're going. It may look like you're bored and like not really alignment with your overall happiness, because you're not fully happy. I would be overly happy if I had the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and my career and what I've been trying to manifest. But it looks like you're just pushing forward with the energy of strength, even when things are like more so moving very, very slowly. Knight of Pentacles. So what else do I need to see? You will be reciprocated, 6 of Pentacles. It's more so about the healing process for you right now. All right, what's going on with the World card? This is the way it looks like. It's just showing me that you need to open up and expand your vision. All right, whether it's just for marketing, if you're doing anything online and this is your goal, it's like, what are you doing to make any changes pertaining to your finances to become abundant? So what do I need to see here? You could be utilizing your smarts, your intelligence, shocking everybody that you're like highly intuitive as well with the energy of the Moon card here. 5 of Cups. But you're grieving. Moving on. So it looks exactly what it is. If there's some sort of unfinished business and where you have to tie up the loose ends, it's the heartbreak over this specific workplace, the specific boss from a workplace, whatever it may be. And it looks like you're tapping into this empathic ability, but you're still in between worlds. Like, this is your happiness, but your heart space is still calling from the past. That's what you're working on getting over here. You have spiritual strength to move on. So the financial constraints, it's almost like you're being held back. You know that you have to walk away from this energy. All right. And then whatever is helping you remain in balance right now is this specific journey. Once you become abundant with whatever you're doing online, all right, it's going to shock the world because you're going to be receiving like a massive amount of value. Look at the door to value card. It's like a shitload of money coming through. So I'm kind of feeling like in the right timing, once you overcome the conflict and all the BS from the past, things are going to work out in your favor. You'll be highly favored. You'll be seen. You'll be honored. You'll be cherished by others. You'll be congratulated on your journey, moving forward. And it's like sudden changes will take place. It's kind of what it's giving me here. One more card and we're going to get into the transits. Tell me about all that glitters. Let's do this one. Something about wearing a mask to disguise its true nature. Tell me about this. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. Everybody feels that you're wearing a mask to disguise what it is that you truly feel. That's what this is. This is just the way that you chose to make progress on your journey. Maybe you are a person that just chooses to work through your own pain and you don't have to involve other people. All right, 3 of Swords to the 5 of Swords. I feel like you do your own inner healing. The 4 of Swords is here. You don't need, who it is that you're going towards is this energy of your intuition. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting your own self-worth. You're trusting your self-love. You're the angel of love. This is how and or what's allowing you to step into other opportunities, other doors that are opening up for you pertaining to how you're going to make your money. Because whatever happened back here on this, 8 of Pentacle energy, and whoever broke your heart, you're manifesting forward. But it's almost like an energy that it's almost like if somebody's teasing you of and or watching you of you being in lack right now, having to emotionally, withdraw from a situation and experience financial constraints on top of that. It's like they want to shit on you. But what they don't see is that you're very tempered and that you're very balanced in your own energy because you know what's coming for you. See what I'm saying? So the gossip of it all is more so probably what's pissing you off. Let's move on. All right. So yes, you are making progress. Even if you are dealing with financial constraints right now, I feel like things will start picking up because you're soon going to be the star. Okay? You're going to be the star of your own show. Let's get into it. 1 second. Let me pull your chart real quick. Capricorn. Okay. So, Cap, in your first house, this is where Pluto is transforming you at this time. I feel like, Cap, you have a lot going on overall. All right, pertaining to your finances and your first house. It's like how you want to be seen and the changes that are getting ready to come in for you overall pertaining to what you truly value. That's what I see here. Why are you guys this close to me? Back up. All right, there's something about this is transformation overall. The Tower, whatever didn't serve you is what has to fall down for you to be able to rebuild on a firm foundation. Whatever didn't work out for you in the past and whatever broke your heart, you understood that that wasn't your path and you had to transition that and do it alone. So you had to go through a healing process. You had to learn how to manifest your happiness back and how to be strong pertaining to whoever this person is from the past and how to remain open-hearted moving forward while you're still in between these phases of your life. Pluto back and forth for possibly the past year and a half between Capricorn and Aquarius energies. Your first house of self and how you want to be presented, and also you having changes in your finances and how you want to be valued overall. Okay. So Sirius is in your first house as well. Oh my gosh, I'm going berserk with my nose. I'm on point, you guys, on this. All right. When Sirius is in your first house, it has a lot to do with nurturing yourself, a lot of self-care. This is what you're focusing on. I feel like in order for you to release what has hurt you, you have to more so come back into balance, and you're just more so possibly resting. You're not dealing with anybody right now. You're heavily focused on the transformation that's happening within self. Pluto is in your sign at its 29th degree. It's on full go right now for you. All right. For Aquarius, there's not much happening in November besides the first quarter moon in Aquarius in your second house. So wherever this new moon in Scorpio is going to take place for you, whatever you set your intention on there, by the following week after that, when the first quarter moon happens in your second house, you'll probably see something pick up for you. All right. Pluto will step into Aquarius on November 19th. That will be stepping into your second house. Now let's see your third house. This is this Piscean energy that I feel is watching you and overlooking your second house is what I want to say, because this is where you're having financial constraints. All right. I don't know if you're involved in doing something in the media. Where is it? Here it is. Again, communications. All right, the world. Something is happening here. All right, you got Saturn retrograde in Pisces, which is this energy. This is Pisces. You're held back at some point in time right now. This is Saturn in Pisces. It's almost like this energy forcing you to walk away from something and or the review of what's happening online for you. All right. When Saturn goes direct, that will be on the 15th, the same day that we're going to see the full moon in Taurus in your fifth house. So whatever you do creatively online will be affected by this transit. Something will come to completion and or be illuminated with the energy of the full moon. All right. Again, here we are in Scorpio season. This is the energy. Some sort of shocking change that will take place with that full moon in Taurus. Okay. Now, Saturn is going to quintile Uranus, which is also in Taurus, on the 27th of November. So this energy here is going to be asking you to get creative and show your potential for something. And again, it's going to be pertaining to your third house of communication. Whatever you do, let's just say in the media, affecting the energy and or quintiling, should I say, to the energy of the fifth house, where you find pleasure, love, and creativity. Fifth house is ruled by the sun. So if you're in between worlds with something, this is what's making you feel like you've got to, really push hard right now. It's almost like this Piscean energy wants to watch you and make you feel like you got to overwork yourself to feel that, you have enough potential for something. No, you're doing amazing. They just want to push you to feel it's that Saturnian energy. They want to make you very structured in a way. You've got to follow the rules and the regulations of this and that, and that's the energy. Okay, so with Neptune being retrograde and Saturn being retrograde since back in the end of June and into the beginning of July, it's been more so like this back and forth thing with your third house. All right, it's whether it's pertaining to transportation or the local community, like the amount of socializing you're doing and how you're communicating. It's almost like you're being overly examined in a way. Okay. So you're meant to be right now utilizing your vision. What am I seeing? Oh, this energy here. All right, your intuition. This is the energy of Neptunian energy. All right. So this is what's meant to be expanding right now for you in the third house. It's like your vision is supposed to be on point with something. All right. Let's just say with Aries that's coming out on the astro dice here, with the energy of the moon, I feel that your destiny is to be doing something in the energy of your home environment for the comfort of you being able to express your divine feminine energies. All right. And maybe you do something online from home. Okay. Utilizing these intuitive abilities that you have. Now, let's just say that Chiron, which is the, the wounded healer, and where whatever broke your heart back here that you feel like you have unfinished business with, you feel or the energy is asking you, go make amends with this person. Because if you don't, then you're going to feel that there's something like holding on to you from the past. Do you want to do this? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's just pull one card. Okay. Oh, let's say you walked away from this person. Now they're more so obsessing about you, knowing that they feel passion, they feel obsessively attached to you, and they want to work it out now. Let's just say that's the issue. Maybe you're over it, right? Because you've been healing now. And now there's gossip surrounding the energy. Now it's like, oh, now you're irritated. All right. Let's just say that this is part of your North Node here, pertaining to what you do in the home environment. Maybe it's just that your community, all right, sees what's going on, sees that you've been healing, and now they're coming in with the tease. You don't have money, you're suffering with this, you got Saturn on your ass, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is the energy, right? But you're heading towards your destiny if you remain in home and in your comfort zone and you're working on your healing process. This is what it's meant to look like for you. Uranus in retrograde and Taurus in your 5th house is allowing you to really make like revolutionary changes in your life pertaining to a specific hobby and where you're able to self-express and get creative. And I guarantee you, this is what you're doing online. All right, once again, with Saturn quintiling over to Uranus on November the 27th, by the end of the month in November, things are going to be picking up for you because there's going to be trines happening. We'll get there in a second. I don't want to like get myself off task here. But anyway, the 5th house is where you're going to see the full moon in Taurus. So the 5th opposing the 11th. The 11th house is all about socializing, all about the internet, all about innovation, all about technology, it's all about communities of people and bonding and doing these great things, right? Look at the energy. You're going to shock the shit out of some people here with this full moon. Because whatever you're doing online, it's going to bring you in money. It will, and you will be seen. You will be seen. All right? I don't think that's your overall goal. It's just the way that everything ended up just playing out for you. And how you're moving past a very difficult situation. You tapped into your intuition. You know more so what your destiny and your purpose is now because you've got the energy of the sun there. You're remaining balanced on this journey. You've experienced the energy of the financial constraints. And now you're dealing more so with having the vision of what your future is to look like. All right. Let's look at Gemini in the 6th house. So Jupiter is here meant to expand pertaining to your workplace, the hard work you put in, your day-to-day routines, your health overall. This is where there's a review. So if you're pertaining to your healing, all right, Jupiter will sextile Chiron in your 4th house, where this is where your comfort zone is. This is where you feel that you have the ability to focus on your health, to focus on your hard work, to focus on a day-to-day routine and remain in equilibrium within your mind, your body, as well as in your spirit, and overall to heal your heart, right? So that happens November 2nd, very beginning of the month. We're gonna go into all the transits in just a second, but I'm giving you where it's happening overall in what house. Mars is in Cancer. So this happens to do for you, Pluto in your 1st house and Mars in your 7th house. It's like both of Scorpio's ruling planets are going head to head. All right. But it's happening in a water sign and an earth sign. So it's fucking with your emotions and with your stability overall pertaining to, I'm grounded, I'm balanced. No, you're not. It's okay to say that, right? You're in between realms at this time because you want to experience change. You want to experience change within yourself because you want to be seen a specific way. You want to be seen like I'm winning, right? But then people are, and what they see is that you're experiencing financial constraints, and or this is what's to come in, you know, when Pluto steps into your second house on the 19th. Just get ready, all right? I feel like you're doing fine. But what I'm trying to say here, Mars in Cancer in the 7th house, number one, Mars does not like to be in a house that is ruled by Venus. Let's just say that. It's uncomfortable here. All right, you feel like your masculine energy is battling your feminine energy, and it's going head to head. Rather, you want to be in your comfort zone. All right, with the North Node in Aries, it's already ruled by Mars. Mars energy in your 4th house, it's fucking with you. All right, let's just be clear. Mars will step into Leo on November 3rd, so this is going to shift into its ruling house, 8th house of transformation. And I feel like this is where it's going to take place right here. All right. I know that the 8th house opposes the 2nd, but for you, it's happening more so in your 5th and your 11th. And where what you've been doing creatively and where your money wants to come in from you being very, you know, self-expressive, and you want to do this as a hobby, this is causing, or Uranus is causing chaos here. Okay? So once we see Mars move into the 8th house, I feel like it's going to really have you tap into those deep emotional feelings that you're trying to release and face the fears of in your psychological state, why this is bothering you so much, why do you feel so heartbroken, how you can overcome it and transmute that energy. All right. What I'm also seeing is that Mars right now is in its pre-shadow phase of its retrograde, which is going to happen not until the December 6th, but you're already feeling the energy. Mars is at 29 degrees of Cancer. Once again, Mars in Cancer is at its fall, and it's in a house that's ruled by Venus. It's like the masculine wants to overtake the energy of the feminine for you, and you're not having it. You feel like, I'm in my comfort zone. I'm working on my destiny here. I don't want to be bothered. I don't care what other people think of me, and I'm okay with how I'm healing. This is what it looks like. All right. Now, Leo in the 8th house. This is where we just experienced the last quarter moon in Leo. Happened on October 24th. Today is the 29th, so 5 days ago. There was a shift in the energy because we're now in fixed moon energy. Last quarter moon was asking you to make adjustments in or release something pertaining to how you've been trying to transform overall. Now, when Mars steps in, this is what's going to allow the energy to go, right? Mars wants action in the 8th house. Now you can really start facing those fears and really like tapping into what's bothering you, again, in your psychological state, and how you can truly release something. So it's been more so probably taken about a week for you to do so, but this is possibly what's happening around you and why you feel that there's unfinished business somewhere. All right. Let's look at Virgo in the 9th. So Virgo is now more so with nothing happening there. Vesta was there in Virgo, but it just transitioned 2 days ago into Libra's energy, which is your 10th. All right. So Vesta is all about like sacrifice and devotion. Maybe it was that you were highly focused on your spirituality and higher learning and foreign travels and a belief system or specific philosophy, and where you were highly educating yourself here about spirituality. You had a specific spark in that energy. That's where you wanted to take off with this deep knowing. You wanted to like, you know, have higher consciousness with you. You knew something was out there that was helping you come back into the energy of, again, balance. Here's Sagittarius' energy and where Vesta was for you, helping you come into a sense of balance. Look at the masculine and the feminine energies here in this picture. All right, that's what this is. So that's what you turn towards. Now, by the end of the month, November 22nd, being that here on the 24th of October, we transitioned into fixed sign energy with the moon cycle. By the end of the month, we'll be turning into mutable sign energy. It's more adaptable working there. All right, so you won't be more so feeling like you're not supported by your community of people with what you do spiritually. I feel like it would be more so people are prepared now. They kind of know what you're going after. It was, you know, it was seen more so as gossip in the past. Now they understand you. Now they see this is truly what you're going after and you're shining, okay? Let's just say that Libra in the 10th house, all right, is where South Node's been for a while. These energies, again, for you, it's like affecting your reputation, your career. It's affecting your public image. It's affecting, you know, your masculine energy. You don't feel as confident and or as powerful. I don't know. but it's affecting overall the aspirations that you have pertaining to the North Node, you feeling more comfortable at home. See what I'm saying? Lilith is given the energy of you want power, you want revenge pertaining to your reputation specifically. Because if you hold yourself to a specific standard, this is your ruling house. You're supposed to be, I'm masculine, I'm in power, I'm in authority of myself, I make my own decisions, I know what it is that I want to achieve, and I'm going to achieve that goal, right? This is the energy. Juno has been working with the energy of Libra for a while now. It's going to be stepping out into your 11th house, meeting with the sun. But here it's like, it's saying whatever you've been in marriage with and in partnership with and bonding with, and now Vesta being here, it's more so like the energy of spirituality stepping into your career is more so going to lead you to this. You kind of feel like you're not sure if you can move forward from whatever has happened in the past. Because again, you're in between worlds. You kind of feel like it's dark back there, but I see the vision moving forward, right? It's whatever it feels like a past life issue or a karmic challenge that you're trying to get over pertaining to your specific reputation is what I'm going to leave it at. The sun is shining in the 11th house for you right now in Scorpio. All right. Juno's going to be entering Scorpio on the 3rd. Mercury is currently in Scorpio. All right. Mercury's been in Scorpio since October 13th. So it's been here in your 11th house. Mercurian energy in the 11th house can be overly socializing, having a lot to do with technology and in the media, and really like sharing ideas and coming together with communities of people and bonding and things like that. So maybe this is why you feel that Juno has been working well for you in the 10th house, is because you're able to partner with people pertaining to what you want your career to look like. All right. Let's say that when we have the new moon in Scorpio on the 1st, you find a new community of people to socialize with. Maybe it's a new group of people that you want to network with. I don't know. All right. But whatever happens here in the 11th house for you, Capricorn, it's going to take off and help your resources in your 2nd house by the following week. All right. And that will happen on November 9th. So that's what I see there. So let me see. Sun in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio, and Juno stepping into Scorpio. You'll have 4 planetary transits happening in the 11th house pertaining to the very beginning of the month, November 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. Mercury retrograde pre-shadow period starts on November the 11th. So this is where it's more so going to be in your 11th house, the communication that you're receiving from your subconscious state. All right, pertaining to like your dreams, and or if it's pertaining to your intuition or your psychic abilities or anything that is of the unseen. This is where Mercury is going to be kind of like, Mercury's a trickster planet, and it's going to make you believe that you're losing your shit. You're not losing your shit. You know exactly what the plan looks like. Don't allow the energy to take you off your path is what this is. If you feel that this energy of the past wants you back, do not return to that, because you're already into the future. You're just in between worlds right now. Maybe it's something that you need to go have a conversation or something with this person. This person wants you back. This person feels passion for you, feels an attachment to your energy. This is you. They want to collaborate with you. All right? Maybe it's you feeling this way. I don't know. But this is giving me a whole different type of energy. Okay? Now, with Sagittarius' energy right now, with Venus being here, Venus is exalted in the 12th house. It loves to be there. Why? Because Venus is all about being creative and artistic and being loving and caring and compassionate towards others. It has value in the 12th house, pertaining even to spirituality. So with Venus being in Sag, right now it is currently out of bounds. So anything pertaining to like your finances or your valuables, anything pleasurable, relationships, beauty, love, it seems to be like over the top right now. It's not going to last there for too long. So the same day that Mercury heads into its pre-shadow phase in your 11th house, or should I say in your 12th house, Venus is going to be moving into your 1st house. So Venus moving into your 1st house, this is going to be you. People are going to be like, who's that? Who's that Capricorn, right? Because Venus is moving into your sign in your 1st house. Your appearance is going to be of significance. The way that you present yourself, you're back on it, all right? You're back on the stage is what I want to say. All right. Now, we do have Pallas in Sag right now as well. So anything pertaining to wisdom and knowledge, I feel like you are very knowledgeable about spirituality and or things that pertain to things of the unknown pertaining to like secrets of the universe or something like that. Like, I know it sounds all crazy, but that's what it is. All right, let's get into the beginning of the month and the transits that are going to be the most significant for November. Mercury in Scorpio trining over to Mars in Cancer. All right, so again, Scorpio for you, Capricorn, from the 7th to the 11th house. This is where this trine takes place on November 2nd. Remember, November 1st is the new moon in your 11th. Then you're going to see it trine over to a specific relationship for you. This could be a relationship with the people that you're going to be networking with, all right? Mars in Cancer will oppose Pluto in Capricorn on November 3rd. This is going to be the opposition of your 1st and your 7th houses. Very significant too, where Mars and Pluto is for you, and that's in your 11th house, all right? Because that's where Scorpio lives for you, okay? Scorpio lives in your 11th house. So these two planets are going to be pertaining to the opposition, being confronted with a specific network that you might want to, come in together with. Heavy pertaining to the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd. So again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this upcoming weekend. All right. Venus in Sagittarius will trine Chiron in Aries. So Venus being the energy of your 12th house to your 4th house. Okay. This is great for inner healing, intuitive abilities, heightened dreams. All right. What else do I want to say about this? Some sort of healing, heavy healing. It's going to work well for you. I feel like if you're something about a message, I don't know. A mother figure could be of significance, I want to say as well. Something pertaining to your healing process here, and you receiving a message possibly even in your dreams, or you just feeling like you have some sort of telepathic connection pertaining to your intuitive abilities that you are able to tap into higher consciousness and whatever's helping you keep yourself balanced on this journey. I don't know. All right, I don't want to go too deep into it. November 4th, the Sun in Scorpio will trine Saturn in Pisces. So for you, this will be the energy of, one second, the 11th house to your 3rd house. All right, so the Sun in Scorpio trining to Saturn in Pisces. This can be great communication and or great people to socialize with, and or a great day to do your work online. Where's my card? All right, great time to be online where you can expand your specific vision of where you want to see this going for you, whatever that may be. All right, Mercury in Sagittarius trining the energy of the North Node. This is when Mercury already will be stepping into your 12th house. And then on November 6th, you're going to see it trine over to the energy of your 4th house. All right. So again, subconsciously working well together. Sun in Scorpio opposing Uranus and Taurus on November 16th, where we're also going to see the Sun oppose the energy of the full moon in Taurus on the 15th. These 2 days, these opposing energies for you pertaining to your 5th and your 11th houses. What is coming up is you're going to have to be confronted with, why do you want to do this? The people that you're networking with, how you're socializing, and where you're self-expressing yourself creatively. It's going to be looked at here, is what I feel. It will come to a head, right? Something will be illuminated, completed, people will see you. And then this is where Mercury and Sagittarius will oppose Jupiter and Gemini as well. It's pertaining to your house of work, opposing your 12th house. All right, so whatever is opposing for you in the 5th and the 11th, 2 days later, and or from the 16th through the 18th, or let's just say the 15th through the 18th, will be a heavy highlight on, specifically for you, the communication that you're receiving in your houses of subconscious, opposing the energy of Jupiter and Gemini in your house of work. Are you remaining in equilibrium? Are you getting the messages out there? Are you really shining like the way you're supposed to be shining right here? Are you expanding, growing, and learning? Something like this. Do you have great knowledge to put out there? Something like this. I don't know. Mars and Leo trining the energy of the North Node in Aries. Where's Leo placement for you? 8th house. Okay, so the 8th house trining the energy of the North Node in your 4th. These are houses that are ruled by water again. All right, so Mars being in your house of transformation, trining over to the North Node, this is amazing for you. November 24th is lit. All right, that's what I feel. Sun in Sagittarius, trining over to the North Node. This is your 12th house now, trining to the North Node. You're going to be fine. You're going to be doing amazing. All right. It's your 12th house trining to your 4th house and your 8th house trining to your 4th house. And then you're going to be seeing your 12th house trining to your 8th house as well. So the big old grand trine that's happening, all right, by the way, it starts off this weekend. And then you're going to see it happen again by the end of November. So it's more so like you're being confronted all month pertaining to, let's just say, the Aries and Libra pertaining to your career and home. That's just like this little bit of it. This is pertaining to your North Node, your destiny, your purpose. Whatever's standing in the way of your past has to be released in order for you to continue to move forward with what's to come. And that happens to be something pertaining to you in your house of home. All right, it could be that you're moving, it could be that you're traveling, it could be that you're highly intuitive and you're going to be doing work from home online and doing something very creative. I mean, it's lit. All right, that's what it looks like. Let me get you guys a crystal for the month. I hope everything works out well. I hope you take my advice and just kind of go with the flow, because it's a very fluid type of energy. It's not for you to more so be attached to the past. It's more so for you to be able to release it, especially if you know that you're already on the path that you're meant to be on right now. All right. And whoever is clowning you about you not having the finances that you, they probably don't even have a fucking clue of what's to come for you. They don't know what's happening in the energy. You do, so take advantage of it and move forward. All right. Let's see. What do I want? Oh. Let's see. Now, the 8th house does have a lot to do with transformation. Not only that, deep diving with your emotional feelings. It also has a lot to do with debt. All right, so these trines may be a way for you to come out of some sort of debt. I don't know if you're going to get like a loan for a home, because it is your 8th house tapping to your 4th house. All right, 8th house is all about loans and things like that from banks. And then also your 12th house could just be like, this is just being kept as a secret or remaining hidden from you, that you don't know anything about it, something like that. Okay. Jade, I'll share a little bit with you because I got a lot on my wrist. It says treasures within, consciousness of abundance, and recognizing that you are more than enough. So the 27th is what I'm seeing. So the sun in Sagittarius trining over to Mars and Leo. Again, your 12th to your 4th houses that day. And what did I say on the 27th of this month was of significance for you? Oh, the Saturn quintile Uranus on November 27th as well. So Saturn being in your 3rd house, quintile into the energy of your 5th house. Remember, your creativity and the way that you communicate. You got good luck here. Let's see. Don't let nobody clown you. I don't like that. All right. Even the smallest crystal has the power to transmit energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small that you might not realize they are there. So too do you have hidden strengths that you may be overlooking, treasures within that can give you the strength and the courage as you break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as a talisman to remind you that you have enough and are enough. For you are stardust, the stuff of galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it's there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you not to underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from, you may ask? It was all there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now, so that you may use them for healing, growth, and co-creating whatever your heart desires. All right, so for thousands of years, jade has been prized in countries around the world. It teaches us to embrace and enjoy life on all levels. Green jade is traditionally a stone of abundance. Meditation with this crystal, focusing on the sense of gratitude for all of your abundance, and it will multiply tenfold. So you know that you have abundance here. Utilize jade all through the month of November for your abundance to come through the way that it's meant to, because you got a door to value coming. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good month. Bye.